أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Today's app review is going to be of a very good app, interesting app, more than very good, is Coolify. The new name has a flat attached to it, probably because of its overall user interface change. They've given it a more material design. So let's get into the app and see what it actually does. So this app basically cools your phone, as the name suggests. Some apps, they really drain your battery, they heat up your phone. If you're using GPS or mobile data, it'll really heat up, especially in the summer times. And now, since it's winter time, you'll see that the temperature is constantly in this temperature 29 where I live. So I actually don't need this in the winter, but yes, in the summertime, it really heats up, and this app comes handy. So let's get into the settings and see what it actually does. If you just quickly go through the optimization logs, you'll get to see how it actually works. So where I'm living at is that from 1.2 degrees centigrades to 6 degrees centigrades, 5, it's constantly working on that. And you can feel, if you have a rooted device, yes, if you have a rooted device, it'll actually work better. But if you don't have a rooted device, it still will work, but I would recommend get it rooted. So if you go into settings, you'll see pretty simple stuff. Style is up to you. Immersive mode, I don't know what it actually does, but as the name suggests, it's probably giving you an immersive mode option. By default, it's checked, so I have it checked. Set on boot, simple. It'll start once you restart your phone or start your phone. Set on Fahrenheit. I don't need it because where I live, we use Celsius. So if you're living in the States or any country which uses Fahrenheit, go have this check marked. Notification. So what does this do? This basically notifies you, and you can see from the propellers right on top on the left side, it will have a constant notification. I don't need it, so I have it unchecked. Optimization logs, I showed you that. And by default, set as no background mode is not selected, so I don't actually need it, so I have it unselected. If you have the phone rooted, as I said earlier, and you have the exposed module installed, so what this basically does is the 29.0 Celsius, which you see right on top, which is now 28.9, you can play around with it. So if you have it on the left side, absolute left, you'll see it'll jump all the way to the left. Display as I said, Celsius or Fahrenheit, and show unit. If you have this selected, it'll have the C or the F right attached to it. So this is optional, so it's up to you, but I would highly recommend that you have this turned on, and it actually does a fairly good job. Sometimes you would feel that it's actually not working, but I think it actually does something with your phone. It tries its best to cool it. Some apps, they are so heavy that cooling it becomes a problem. So, but you have this running in the background, it does its job. So if I have this off, there you go. You need to reboot this to have it get to see all its effect, but that's because I unselected it. In the background, it was running before as well. So if you click on the propeller again, it'll go back to the same menu. So best thing is install it, run it, initialize it, reboot it, and obviously have it rooted. Thanks a lot. Hope you liked it. Cheers.